So first off, there's going to be a student council meeting in room 4 today. It's basically, we're making the candygram, so your participation is necessary if you're in student council. And anybody else who wants to help, you guys are welcome to come. We're basically just going to be making candygrams for the whole school, and it would be we really appreciate it if you came by. And so tonight it's the Valentine's dance, and I just want to have a quick word about it. So I know historically it's not been the most popular of dances, but let's put this into perspective. It's not really the student council's fault for it being not the most attended dance. It's really the student body. I mean, it's because the student body doesn't come. So this year, let's try to make it the best dance ever. And just all of you should try to come. And yeah, let's just try to make it better. And that's about it, so.
Also, for the girls on the basketball team, come to room 4 where the student council is meeting so you can finish the coaches' gifts. And we have a lot of answers today, so keep them short if you can.
All right, 3 quick things then. Thanks to everybody who has at this point signed up for health and fitness. We're starting the new health and fitness season in about a week, but there are still 25 people who have not yet signed up. We know who you are, but we're not going to come and find you. We'd like you to come find us, so please go to the portal and sign up for health and fitness, or stop by the front office and talk with Mrs. Sinico. Second thing would be, if you are traveling with me to Sacramento this weekend for the JSA Winter Congress, please make sure you come to Room 8 at lunch for a mandatory meeting. And the last thing would be, if you're watching at home and you missed the course planning meetings over the past few weeks, please have a look at the e-blast. There will be lots of information there for you about course planning for 2012-2013. Thanks.
So a couple of things. This is the month of love, and so the Advancement Office is inviting all of you, students and faculty, on Monday to come share your love with our donors, the people who make excellence possible at York, who make a lot of the things on campus possible. We will have a table out in the Commons on Monday. You can write notes to our donors, and we'll send them to them on Valentine's Day, and we will even have Valentine's Day treats for you on Monday to encourage you to come. So please come, write a love note to our donors to thank them for all they do for us. And second, we have a very special visitor coming to campus today to visit the Entrepreneurs Club. And his name is Kurt Gallnick, and he's the Chief Operating Officer of Scheid Vineyards. He's also the Chair of the Board and a founding member of First Capital Bank. He's been really supportive of the school. He's a very interesting guy. He's going to talk about the path he took to a successful career in business. And just want to say that it's not just for people in the Entrepreneurs Club. If you want to stop by room 4 at 11:30 and hear what Mr. Gallnick has to say, please come join us. Thanks.
Bonjour.
Buenos días.
La cathédrale de Notre-Dame vous attend.
Las playas magníficas de Barcelona os esperan.
Le palais du Pape vous attend.
El Parque Güell de Gaudí os espera.
Le pont d'Avignon vous attend.
Los palacios y mucha cocina buena en Madrid os espera.
La Tour Eiffel vous attend.
Yes, it's France and Spain, and we're headed there June 6th to June 18th. You have until February 18th to sign up. If you don't know how to online, by mail, or by phone, please get in contact with either Madame or Senor to talk to us about how to get there. It needs to happen by the 18th. We're looking forward to having a great trip. We'll see you soon.
Le 18 février.
Sí, adiós.
I think I should have some Chinese also. Okay, we have a meeting. OK， 我们要开会，我们要开会。下个星期五，下个星期三15号，有一个会。我想小文懂不懂？懂？不好意思。Okay, we're going to have a mandatory meeting next Wednesday, February 15th, afternoon 3 o'clock. This is the mandatory meeting. I want every one of you sign up Chinese trip, must attend. Okay, bring the 2 forms I have have to give to you last month. And the one is York release form, parents release form. And another one is EF2 required form. I want you return that during that day, that meeting. And also the tip money, I want everybody bring in that meeting too. Okay, the mandatory meeting, everybody must attend. Okay, see you then. My room is 3 o'clock. Thank you.
So yesterday, between 8:25 in the chapel and 10:30 in my office, my iPod completely disappeared. And it has all kinds of stuff from all my classes on it. It's an iPod Classic, it's gray, it says York Music on the back in Sharpie. So if you see it lying around, please let me know, because I'm heartbroken. So are my students.
I love words. There's just so many great ones. And you can use them to sound smart or sophisticated or really nerdy. So today, I'm going to teach you some that are the hipsters of the word world. You've probably never heard of them. First, farkleberry. It's the name for several species of shrubs with edible berries. This includes blueberries, mulberries, lingonberries. Next is eclipsis. It's a speech impediment that makes you sound like you have a speech impediment if you try to pronounce it. Generally, it can mean just omitting sounds from words, but specifically, it means omitting the final M and vowel. For example, museum would become musee. Next, nycthemeron is just a fancy word for day. It's a little more precise. Day can be a bit vague, and nycthemeron is exactly one 24-hour day and night period. Or you could just sound cool. Yeah, I'm visiting my grandparents for nycthemeron or two. The next word, bumbledum, is not a land ruled by the abominable snowman. It's actually used to describe the behavior of some low-level officials. You know, the stereotypical cop or security guard who's self-important, arrogant, and a stickler for the rules, but actually completely incompetent? Yeah, that's the guy. Finally, Millie Helen. Helen of Troy was said to be the most beautiful woman in the world. So much so that when she was taken, 1,000 ships were launched to rescue her. So, a millihelen is a completely arbitrary measurement of beauty, the amount needed to launch one ship. To use it in some sort of context, I guess you could say something like, hey baby, with your millihelens, I'd launch all my ships. There you go. You now know 5 more words than you did at the beginning of this break. Hopefully, they'll be useful additions to your vocabulary, and you'll actually be able to use them. If anyone tries that line out, let me know how that works, okay?
To echo Mr. Raymond, JSA will be meeting in room 8 today. If you're going to the ship, you must be there. There'll be fun and games. Not really, but we'll have Mr. Raymond. We'll probably talk about something important. So you have to be there.
So yesterday, girls soccer won their last game against Ansar 1-0. Caroline scored the 1 goal, and Mara posted the shutout.
And today at lunch, we have another meeting. It's mandatory, so all soccer girls must go at Fenton Terrace.
We're having a pick-up, mix-up scrimmage today from 3 to 3:30 up on the field. Anyone's welcome. You don't have to be on the soccer team, and only girls can score. And then after that, from about 3:45 to 3:15, both boys and girls soccer team meet right outside the faculty room, Fenton Terrace, for awards.
Hey everybody! We're gonna take a little survey, okay? Who likes free food? Who knows how to blow up a balloon? That's great!
For our history project, we're raising awareness about obesity. So today at lunch, we're giving you a choice of fruit or a candy bar. And if you want a candy bar, you have to blow up a balloon. And if you want fruit, you have to pop a balloon.
In the quad at lunch, be there or we will find you.
So sad about what happened, you know, about me and Taylor. She said no.
Whoa!
Want to be like Umar, go to the dances for, tonight, 8-11, one for $5.
Alright, so I still need permission slips for Kirkwood for 20 people out of 48, so you need to get those to me, or actually Mr. Fink, as soon as possible, otherwise you can't go on the ship.
Also, so there's going to be a basketball competition next week. It's going to be on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And the grades that are competing against each other.
Friday.
No, I mean next Friday. Next Friday. The next week after next. Sorry. Mixed up all my dates. But the week after next is going to be a basketball competition. I don't know why I'm announcing this right now, but I felt the need to. So it's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
On Monday because we're going to be introducing you guys to Mrs. Coley, who will be our chaperone. Thank you.
Okay, for our awareness project, we're bringing awareness around York about child brides, and so on Monday we're going to be hiding, I guess, Easter eggs, child bride eggs, with like facts and candy in them. So on Monday, if you see Easter eggs around campus, pick them up, read the fact, have a piece of candy, and throw away your trash so we don't have to.
I lost an SD card in the library. It's got an interview with Vangelis on it. So if you see it, come to me.
Quickly. Okay, so yesterday boys and girls won their basketball game and Jessica King scored her first basket. Okay, and also remember basketball girls and basketball boys. The banquet starts at 5:30, so be there. We'll start eating and then awards will go out.
And speaking of guys that get a lot of girls, yesterday was
Bryce Margeller's birthday.
Yeah, just since the soccer team doesn't seem to be willing to make an announcement, yesterday I went to see them play against Pacific Grove, and it was one of the greatest soccer games I've seen in high school. And they play a beautiful soccer, and they lost 3-2, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They play beautifully, and I'm looking forward to see more games maybe next year. So.
Everyone, don't forget about the Valentine's dance. Just go to class.